Here you go. The morning stock index and bond report. Well, that was... wow.
You look amazing. Let's go home for a break, huh?
We just got here.
And?
And don't you at least want to scan the reports? I mean, you know it'll make Edward so proud.
You know, you're even beautiful when you can't make up your mind.
What am I making my mind up on?
Last night, you basically said Edward was the devil. Now you want me to cheer him up.
I do think that Edward is trying to control you. But I also think that he's a lonely old man who just misses his family.
Hello there. Oh, excellent, excellent. I see you're hard at work on the stock reports. Bracing stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm just taking some time to get used to the terms, that's all.
You'll get it. It's in your blood. Edward, what?
I was told to remind you we have that conference call. The Asgard securities deal.
Oh, yes. I'll be right there. Hey, why don't you come along with us? You could learn something, huh?
If you want me to go, I'm in.
Aren't you dead yet?
I'm sorry I made you jump. I was just going to offer some motivation for a like-minded fitness enthusiast.
What are you talking about?
We're both power walkers. Who knew? Though I wasn't able to get out much till recently.
Really? Not a lot of room to have healthful strolls in Pentonville? Too bad you're not still there.
To be honest, I didn't find it all that helpful.
You know, I haven't forgotten that you stood by while my husband had a heart attack.
Allow me to make that better by an offer that will change both our lives for the better.
I have no interest in any offer that comes from you.
No, don't be that way. I happen to know we're more alike than you think.
We both breathe air. Other than that, I'm stumped.
I've done my homework. You Quartermaines have a tradition of infighting. The next generation is always eager to knife their parents in the back.
Your point?
My son John is heartless. He shut me out of our family business. I managed, however, to set aside some assets, which I'm looking to invest.
Do you want to give me your money?
Why not? ELQ has an excellent reputation. And frankly, in these troubled times, I'm sure even you guys could use an influx of capital.
ELQ is a legitimate corporation. We don't want your money.
Are you sure about that? You're passing up a golden opportunity.
Please.
Excuse me. Just because we can't do business, that doesn't mean that we can't get better acquainted.
I would rather take a swan dive into a pool of worms. Now, if you will excuse me.
Right. I'm usually attracted to younger women, but I find your steely petals and thorns extremely engaging.
Get out of my way. Now.
How was the conference call?
You know, not as boring as I thought.
Big business in action, huh?
More like battle of the egos.
Oh.
It was kind of fun to hear the back and forth, though. One side trying to manipulate the other.
Edward, manipulate?
Well, there you are. I hope you enjoyed that.
The Asgard negotiation was pretty intense.
You'll get used to it. Come on, let's go over these stock reports.
But Edward, what about the Asgard deal?
What about it?
Well, if we don't accept it, one of our competitors will. We could lose a fortune in potential assets. Our stockholders will lose faith in you if we don't close this.
Oh, poppycock. Asgard's asking price is way too exorbitant. And you know what? I'd like to have my great-grandson's input on that.
Sir, my goal is bright, but he is very, very new to ELQ.
He's a Quartermaine. He was born for this. Go on, son. Tell us what you think.
Okay. By the way they were talking, the Asgard people seemed pretty anxious to get a deal done. Like they were holding something back. I wouldn't pay what they're asking.
Huh. That's very astute. And neither will we.
Suppose.
Yeah, sure. Why not? The time's right, and I've been looking for work anyway, so.
You can start tonight. But remember, keep your hands off Lulu. Here. Sarah.
No, it's fine.
Hope that drunk slob didn't get boozy.
I need to be more careful on Edward. I had no idea he'd actually be taking my advice.
You think you made a mistake?
Oh, come on, Abby, what do I know about business? I could have ruined a perfectly good deal. And I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Well, next time Edward wants some of your input, just be a bit more careful. You know Edward is really eager to let you run this company.
You did it.
Sorry, what?
You called their bluff, and they caved. And I was able to buy those shares at half their listing price.
Wow. Oh, I'm glad it worked out for you.
I guess your instincts are a little better than you thought, huh?
Oh, he is a true blue Quartermaine. I would like his input on all of our pending deals,
Yes, sir.
All right. And you, young man, you're going to get a big fat bonus, huh? Oh, Abby, have you met our in-house counsel? Come on, I want to introduce you. Come on.
John.
Congratulations.
Nice. How random was that?
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah. Makes me kind of worried now.
Worried for what?
Well, if no one told you, ELQ's in a weird place. One misstep could really hurt us bad. And now with Edward looking to you to make his critical decisions,
What are you getting at?
just be careful what you tell him. You could have the fate of the company in your hands.
Like, that's ridiculous. I'm 19. This is just a summer job.
Not to your great-grandfather. If you make a mistake, you could do some real damage.